Hey gang, it's JC, and this is a special edition of the Daily Dose for Friday, March 4th, 2011, a combined venture with Mind Active in beautiful downtown Brentwood. Archives at the top of the page, including that very cool video of the arena implosion 12 years ago, last weekend. A lot of people are talking about that. And also we got some other cool stuff in the archives. You guys see me strike out Randy Hundley, former Chicago Cubs catcher, part of the Randy Hundley fantasy camp at Busch Stadium about 20 years ago. Hey, but you know, I'm still basking in the reflected glory of my strikeout from 20 years ago. Anyhow, we have eye candy along the bottom of the page, and just a terrific shot of Yadier Molina that a lot of people have already told me they're going to probably frame, so you can check that out, eye candy, right along the bottom of your screen. This is a Friday, and I have to tell you something. I got here Tuesday night, and this is the first time I have seen this hotel or the beach or anything in daylight, because I leave early in the morning, about 5 to 6. Got to give you the ballpark at 6:30 in the morning to catch up with Tony La Russa, and by the time we get out of there at 5:30, you drive all the way back to the beach, maybe stop, get something to eat, and it's already dark. So this is the first time that I have seen this hotel or the beach in the daylight. And I got here Tuesday, and today's Friday. So for those of you who are thinking that JC is just on some sort of vacation down here, we are working our butts off. Not complaining, because here it is, almost 80 degrees on a Friday afternoon, and it is just gorgeous, although I'm told the weather in St. Louis has been actually pretty nice. It's a shame things are going to turn ugly for Mardi Gras. Apparently some storms coming in. By the time you watch this, you may have already had a little rocking and rolling there in St. Louis. I was standing there watching. The team went to Kissimmee, Florida today to play the Houston Astros, but they left back Matt Holliday, Albert Pujols, Lance Berkman, who would have faced his old team, the Houston Astros, but stayed back, and David Freese. And this is one of those interesting situations, because David Freese just looked fabulous last year until he hurt his foot, and then he was gone, and a lot of people are sort of wondering, well, what's the story on David Freese? Well, he sure looks okay to me. He was knocking the cover off the ball in batting practice, but it was those four guys, Berkman, Holliday, Albert, and Freese, and they were just knocking the you-know-what out of those baseballs in batting practice today. All right, talked to Tony today. He said, regardless of the fact that they've lost Adam Wainwright for the season, they are not conceding anything. He says he's got a lot of good players, a lot of young arms, and they are going to make a run for it in 2011. Said that really down here, it's all about instruction, about 50-50. 50-50 what? Well, the question I asked him is, I said, you know, do you spend more of your time managing baseball or managing people? And he said, well, down here it's about 50-50. When you get back north into St. Louis for the regular season, it's about maybe 75-25. People, not baseball. How about that? We're going to talk more about that somewhere down the line. Looks like wheels are in motion to make the book, 3 Nights in August, which Tony co-wrote with Buzz Bissinger. Make that into a movie. Billy Bob Thornton involved. He'd played Dave Duncan. And Tony jokingly said, as far as casting for him, anybody but Danny DeVito. Pretty good line. But he's leaning toward Paul Giamatti, who was in Sideways and a lot of really good movies. Played Pig Vomit in the Howard Stern movie, Private Parts. So Tony really likes him, and if he could sort of talk him into doing it, and if Billy Bob could talk him into it, I think you'd have a hell of a cast, a pretty darn good movie there. So we'll watch for that. Things move slow in Hollywood. Remember, they started trying to make the King's Speech 10 years ago, and it finally won the Oscar a week ago, but it took 10 years to get that made, so things don't move very fast. And Tony addressed that issue about French kissing his dog, but I don't have time to go into that right now. This is market number 46. St. Louis is 21. The radio is terrible here. I get in the car, and every place I go, every time, no matter what station, I hear that stupid song, the Bubbly song, you know, where she's singing about, you know, I drink from the hose, can't fit in my clothes, picking my nose, everyone knows. I've heard that song like 30 times, and today's Friday. I only got here on Tuesday. Also, we're staying at a very nice hotel. You can see some of what's behind me here. Nice, we're right on the beach. Very, very nice. Typical Florida hotel. Not plush, but real close to the beach, and you're outside all the time anyhow, so who needs a fancy-ass hotel? But these hotels are all moving to these refrigerators that have sensors underneath the can of beer or the can of Coca-Cola or whatever. If you even move that can, they charge you for it. It's like it's got a sensor in it. That's very, very Big Brother-ish if you ask me. And it doesn't function as a refrigerator then, because unless you can't like bring something. It's just nice to have a fridge in a hotel room once in a while, and you really can't do it anymore. You move those cans out of there, put your own stuff in there, and then you get charged like $300. By the way, at Port St. Lucie for the Mets games at their ballpark, you can get nachos and tacos in a helmet. Somebody thought that was a good idea. I had dinner with McGraw-Milhaven and his producer and associate producer last night at the River House here in West Palm, and I told him, I said, it's got a really good salad bar. So McGraw went on Friday morning and talked about me being in love with the salad bar for like 4 solid hours. Okay, McGraw, coming back at you. And Hadley, who charged a cheeseburger to my table at the broadcast at JJ Muggs and then stuck me with the bill. Got you in my sights too. Oh, we're going to get both of you guys. All right, as I said, we have the Daily Dose up every day here at jconline.com. And if you look right below what you're looking at right now, you'll see it. Just a great picture, a great photograph of Yadier Molina, who picked off a guy in the Washington game on Thursday. This guy wanders off third base, and Yadier is almost like rolling his eyes back in his head like, come on. Zap. This guy walked back to the dugout like, oh man, am I in trouble? It was absolutely hilarious. But a really, really good picture of Yadi on eye candy right below what you're looking at right now, and we hope you enjoy it. Have a great Mardi Gras weekend, everybody. We have one more show here in Jupiter, Florida with the Cardinals on Monday morning on the Big 550 KTRS, and then we come back to St. Louis, and I ain't happy about it, okay? Going to try and check out some of the beach. Like I said, I've seen nothing. I haven't seen the hotel, haven't seen the grounds, haven't seen the pool, haven't seen anything in daylight since I got here on Tuesday. Going to go venture out and see what I can see. Have a full report on your desk on Monday morning. We will refresh the Daily Dose. In the meantime, that's it. That's the Daily Dose for Friday, March 4th, 2011. A combined venture with Mind Active in beautiful downtown Brentwood. In the meantime, we've beaten this one to death. Have a good one. See you later. Bye.